let's get this show on the road. There's organ meats to be had, friends, and I'm all here for it. Hello, Yada. Hello, Candy. Hello, Elpis. Elpis, congratulations on getting first. Doobie King, where? There we go. I'm like looking, I'm like, where the hell is the thing to actually, turn this off? But yeah, we're here. And friends, it's time to have organ meats. I will tell you, I was concerned. I almost couldn't find it at the grocery store because it was not where I was expecting it would be. So normally, like at most grocery stores you've seen, like it's kind of like they'll have like one wall where it's just like your meat case essentially, and normally like it's obviously grouped by like, okay, here's your beef, here's your chicken and turkey, here's your pork. And normally in those areas, they'll also sometimes, depending on the grocery store, they'll also have like whatever organ meats you get along with those animals. Like I know with chickens, they said they have like chicken gizzards, which I should make sometimes. I do like chicken gizzards, honest truth. This is going to turn into just me just making organ meats on this stream because I'm like, I like all of them. So, but yeah, so I was at the beef section and I like went back and forth like 3 times. I'm like, I don't see liver here. And I go to the like actual butcher's counter. I'm like, you guys sell beef liver? He's like, yeah, we got some. He's like, but it's like it's over in like that cabinet over there. I'm like, oh, it was in the frozen cabinet, like coolers that they keep in the grocery store, which is not where I was expecting it to be. But they did have it. Fun fact, they also have pig's feet there too. That I'm not game for because I know I have heard pig's feet are very gelatinous, and I know that's like a kind of thing. Why does my camera look so whitewashed? Give me a moment. I know it's probably the lighting in here also because I do a lot of... That's the wrong video. Interesting. Yeah, it is what it is. It's this one. Configure my video. Did that help? No, that makes it worse. Is it my contrast? No, that makes it look even worse. We're gonna run with it, whatever. I don't care. I'm not losing sleep over it. Hi, Meeps. How you doing? Hello, Grum. How we doing? Yeah, it's time, friends. It's time for meat. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I have an idea. There we go. That's better. We're supposed to get a shitload of snow tonight, so it's very gray and bright outside right now. That's the thing. Let me actually see, can I drop this just a hair? Yes, I can. I know, Meeps, you keep doing all the self-care that you need. We are here for you. But friends, literally, I brought this by Candy last night while she was finishing her stream. She's like, I can smell that. I can't smell it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, that is a pound of liver right there. Hi, Mama Meeps. No ew. No ew, Grum. I mean, I don't know, maybe ew. I have no idea. But the first thing I need to do, I need to open this and I need to actually clean it a little bit because it actually does recommend rinsing it and like kind of patting it off, which I'm like, I understand why. Oh yeah, raw meat is... No, I don't... Like, I understand why people get skeeved out by it because it doesn't ever have to... Even like you ever notice like when you're like making chicken and it's like, it doesn't smell bad. It has this weird kind of like, not even off smell. It just smells like you shouldn't be eating it. That's kind of how I feel like when I'm cutting open chicken sometimes. I'm like, you don't smell that good. Let's get in here and let's see. Can you see this? Okay. So first and foremost, it's vacuum sealed. So that's just reset. Sporkathin. Yo, let's go, but I hate liver. I've had liver once in my life. I don't remember if I like it or not. So we're gonna... Woo! That is pungent. That is pungent. I apologize if anyone is like slightly squeamish about blood because I think there's gonna be a lot of it. It smells awful. Beautiful. We love it. That is... It smells like a roll of pennies. Like, I knew it was gonna, but I'm like, whoo, that is strong. All right, let's get this and rinse it off. Let's. Oh God, it's okay. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to. How gently? Okay, this thing is gonna like fall apart on me. Is the problem? It's very soft. I was not expecting it to be this soft. All right, let's put you in here. I apologize that you can't see this, but we need to give it a little zhuzh under the sink. You give it a little rinse off. I think it's just to get rid of any like excess like blood off of it. That is it's not the greatest looking thing. I'm gonna be flat out honest on that front. You are, oh, buddy, you are falling apart. Not blood. It's hemoglobin. Oh, I mean that's, you know what? Actually, Yada, that's fair. You actually are probably more correct on that than I am. You are right. Oh my God, this water's so cold right now. Oy. It's still a little bit. It's not like still frozen, but it's definitely got a little bit of like ice crystalling still going on in some areas of it, which is fine. All right. Ooh. Oh my God, my hands are so cold. Oh my God, that water's so cold. Jesus. I think we're gonna. The last piece isn't really a piece, is the problem. So, slug for dinner. I know it does look like I'm gonna be flat on honest. It doesn't look that nice. Let's dump all the hemoglobin down the drain. Just so I'm trying not to get any like excess just stuff all over my kitchen, because this is gonna require quite the cleaning when I'm done. All right. First and foremost, let's pat this boyo dry. Put you in there. All right. Let's pat you dry. So I think I get why Yada's saying, like, you know, it's the excess hemoglobin. It makes sense that you'd have to kind of like rinse it off. But I hope everyone's having a good Saturday I hope everyone's having a good Saturday for themselves. It is, like I said, we're supposed to get a ton of snow here later today, so I've had chicken liver more recently than I've had cow liver. I do like chicken liver. I will say it's surprisingly good. It doesn't have that. I mean, I think it's also because it's a smaller animal too. It doesn't have the same, I think, taste that beef liver does, because it's smaller. Okay, that one's good to go. I'm kind of like pulling these guys apart so I can kind of like give them a little bit of a dry off. Oof, these are still very wet. Yeah, no, the consistency I was not prepared for. Like, I was expecting it to be a little more firm, but I also understand too. I'm like, I guess technically, like, most internal organs don't need to have that much structural integrity because they're not really going anywhere or taking hits of any kind. This looks like something I did dissection in school. I mean, listen, I've dissected a pig uterus in school. I did the frog. I think that's probably, I think as rinsed and dried as we're gonna get. Now I'm gonna move this over here, because the next thing we need to do, and this is the most unusual piece of this, and I guess I get why. So you actually soak this in milk. It basically is supposed to draw out all like the kind of bitter flavors of it, because liver can be very bitter. That is my understanding. I did a frog, and it was. I'm going on an adventure, a run for a game store, search for treasure. Ooh, nice. Hey, Bartley, you're coming along my bike. I am a barn. That is true. That is very, very true. All right, we're gonna move you. Actually, you can stay there for now, just in case. All right. Now we gotta do milk. It's gotta soak in milk for a little bit. All right. So let's put you boyos in here. And basically what this is supposed to do, it's supposed to, I guess, draw out like any, I guess, impurities and bitter flavors. And I get why. It's like basically your liver is essentially, this is what cleans your system out at the end of the day. I have to keep washing my hands over and over again in here. And then what we'll do is we'll cover. So we're actually, it's not just the liver we're making. We're actually making roasted Brussels sprouts too. Because I'm like, I need something else to make with this. Because the recipe itself, if you just make this, I would be done in 30 minutes. So I'm like, let me do Brussels sprouts. It doesn't take that long. It's easy. I literally bought like a pound of Brussels sprouts, and I like roasted Brussels sprouts. So, all right, milk. You don't need anything, buddy. Here's the neat part. All right, let's get some good whole milk going on here. Although, honest truth, it probably doesn't really matter what kind of milk I pour over this. Brussels sprouts, facts, Elpis. Teacher apologized, gave me an A. Oh, Meeps, I'm sorry. Ooh, Jesus. All right, and now we're just gonna kind of cover this bad boy up. Okay. This is easily one of the more unusual things I've made so far. All right, I need to shuffle some goodies around in the fridge to make room for this. I mean, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. All right, let's put you in the fridge, and then let's get our Brussels sprouts out. All right, now Brussels sprouts. Let's see, how much is this? Oh, it's not even a pound actually. I thought it was more. All right, let's get a colander out. Yeah, I really like Brussels sprouts, so I'm looking into this. It's my good life. That is my good life. Let's give these boyos a rinse. I'm gonna have to trim these guys a little bit too, because these actually are fresh Brussels sprouts, which I don't think I've actually ever bought fresh Brussels sprouts. I always end up just buying frozens, because it's easier at the end of the day. All right, you can hang there. Got a waterboard first. Yeah, I mean, you gotta give them a good rinse. That is true. I mean, fortunately, I think these guys might have come pre-washed already. I mean, like, I don't ever trust that at a grocery store. But, I don't think I have to go as crazy with it, fortunately. Alright. Now, let's get you over to here. Now, the good thing is, I already started preheating the oven, because I was a smart king today. I started preheating already. Because these guys gotta go for not a little bit, like 25 minutes. All right, so we gotta cut the bottom off, and then we're left with a little guy like this. So have them trim the stem off, and we're good to go. All right. Let's do that. Do that. And then we're gonna have to toss them in a few minutes as well, because I'm gonna toss them a little bit of olive oil, and also some salt and pepper. The nice thing about Brussels sprouts too, I know, is that people have said is that they have been making a point over the years to like make these things like genetically taste better, because I know that's always been the running joke, like especially like those of us who are like, you know, old. You know that like Brussels sprouts were always the joke of like any time it was like, what's a kid not like to eat Brussels sprouts? Because yeah, they kind of smelled like farts and they kind of tasted like farts. But I know over the years they've gotten a hell of a lot better with making these things good now and actually kind of like breeding them to be sweeter, a little more delicate, things like that. I know it says you can mix these guys on like the cutting board, not the cutting board, the roasting pan I'm going to put them on, but I kind of wish it was like something that smells like. It does also depend on that is also very true. Yeah, it definitely. I know roasting is kind of the go-to, because I know roasting, because it caramelizes it, definitely leaves it a little bit sweeter. I mean, not for nothing, roasted anything just smells delicious. I don't need you right there. The tough thing about Brussels sprouts, they kind of start falling apart to me. Yeah, I hope anyone got any good plans for if you're in the United States, it is a long weekend it is a long weekend depending on what you do for work. I should rephrase that. It is President's Day here. Liver's pretty common here, so usually Sauteed. Okay. I mean, Yada, that is basically what we're doing. We're basically just going to be pan cooking it with onions. So that's really, end of the day, that's basically what we're doing. Okay. Okay. It's hard to fuck up. It really is. I mean, you basically have to like do scorched earth with them to really screw them up. Because as long as like you didn't burn them, even if they're a little burned, they're normally fine. They're normally fine. Gonna relax and get out of a Firefly mode. I'm doing a diamond painting. Oh, nice, Meeps. That's really sweet. Yeah, Meeps, do what you need to do. Do your self-care. I know you've had a stressful is an understatement few days. So do what you gotta do, kiddo. And, you know, we will be here. And Meeps, just know you are loved. And if you need to reach out to any of us, you can do so. And that's also really cute that you're doing one for your sister's nursery. All right. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. All right. Almost done with these guys. I'm looking forward to these. I'm looking forward to the liver, but I'm looking forward to these guys too, because these are gonna be bomb. It's been a Winnie the Pooh. Ooh, that's cute. That's cute. Cut to Candy's Eeyore. I guess it might as well be me. I guess I'm the one that needs to go. That's alright, it just made me laugh. Oh yeah. Alright. Also, friends, fun fact, we actually hit our 900... I forgot to mention this because I actually noticed this in passing last night. We hit our 900 follower goal, so that's cool. That's cool. I don't know what I'm doing for it, but I set it as a goal for myself, so I guess I should do something with it. Thank you, Meeps. Am I gonna toss these in a bowl? Because I know you can technically do it on a pan, but it tends to get messy sometimes. Whatever, I'll do it on the pan. I will do it on the pan. Some olive oil. Actually, we can pull this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put you back over here. Put you there. Salt and pepper. There we go. Oh, pump the jam. Pump it up while you'll feed us some drizzle with olive oil, sprinkle salt and pepper. This thing, I'm never good at like sprinkling olive. Like, I feel like that's gonna be way too much, but it's literally just jettisoned a bunch of olive oil onto my laptop. Beautiful. Love that for me. Hold on. Can I? Now what's up? Oh god. Oh god. What did I do? Okay. No worries, Yada. No worries, Yada. We will see you in a few minutes. Enjoy your lurk. Get home safe. All right. I know. I can see all of where it went. I'm like, oh, good. I'm going to have to clean that later. And problem is, by the time I'm able to clean it, it's going to be, like, gelled on there. I'm like, oh, good. Oh, good. Let's see. We got salt and pepper. I'm just going to probably do salt and pepper for these guys, actually. Because I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I could do something else. I'm like, Like, I know because I know Candy doesn't typically eat these guys. Like, I don't want to get too crazy with it. So I'm like, let's keep it a little more basic this time around. Let's keep it like a nice girl who's going out to the club. We'll keep it basic. All right. And I apparently learned this. Apparently, when you're doing Brussels sprouts, you're supposed to do them cut side down, which makes sense because you're increasing the surface area for it to roast on. Cleaning off some of these like extra little leaves so they don't like go up in flames. Now it'll run smoother. Heck yeah. Yes, of course I'm going to roast this. Elpis, I'm waiting for the day that this computer eventually shits itself and dies. It can't hold a charge anymore. It gets fussy with updates now. It actually has several updates pending on it right now. I'm not doing them because the computer would be easily locked up for an hour if I did that. And we're not doing that. Hi, Bubbas. What is it? I don't know if you can see Leo on the other screen, but he's hanging out in the kitchen. He's been fussy all morning. Do not know why. All right. Now, these guys are good to go. We've got the oven preheating at 400, and it says bake about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm probably going to set a timer for like 25 minutes and just see if that does the trick. All right, let me actually make sure the oven's actually preheated first. It is perfect. Oh my, yes, Leo was the star of Mr. Clamps's The Friends We Made Along the Way yesterday, because of course he was. 150 for countdown. No, what? I don't always like using my Fitbit to do the time, because it gets a little fussy sometimes, and it'll be like, oh, you mean 1:50 p.m.? No. I mean, sorry, 1:50 a.m.? It's like, no, I did not. All right, he was the Hebrew. Hi, Kelly, how you doing? Kelly, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Kelly, please, if there's a mob there? Kelly, how you doing? How are you? I would love to meet Leo for a potograph. Yes, Leo's potograph.
$18.
Oh my god, that was loud. I'm sorry.
For a pet rock.
Ah, it scared me. Okay. Oh, let me tilt my computer back up. Okay, I thought it was just me too. I'm like, oh yeah, that was loud. That was loud. Hi, Kelly. I'm here, and we're doing the things. We are making liver and onions. The liver is cooking, well, not cooking. The liver is marinating in milk to get the. That was it. 18. Apparently, it was Kelly. But yeah, we are making liver and onions and roasted Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts just went in the oven. Now I've got to chop up Vidalia onions. I never buy these. I understand why we're doing it. I don't like sweet onions. Honestly, I do not like sweet onions. It's a personal preference. I understand their purpose in the world of cooking. I don't like them. I don't like them, but it's fine. But yeah. All right, so let's tilt the computer down. Let's see. The thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna need the whole onion today. Is the thing. So I'm kind of like hesitating. I'm like, do I cut all of it up or do I just cut some of it up? I mean, I'd rather have more onion than not enough onion. So let's get that chopped. Get that off. How do I need to actually slice into rings? Okay. Rings is actually a hell of a lot easier for me. Although it does make actually... We're going to do half rings, actually, because I'm realizing full rings is going to be a pain in the butt. I always wonder who was the first to eat a liver. Kelly, you know, I wonder that with all... I'm sorry, Spork. Your guys' like colors on your Twitch chat look exactly the same to me. Spork, it's the same people who ate eggs, the same people who ate for anything that they fermented. It's like, hey, this stuff looks like it went bad, but what if I ate it? Like the first man to eat blue cheese. Like, yo, this cheese looks disgusting. Yo, what if I tried it? Like, what if I... Were they desperate and just... I know. Like, well, what happened? What made them... What makes a man eat liver? What makes a man eat liver, Kiff? Way long ago when nothing... I know. Milk is my worry. I mean, oh, yeah, the milk too. You're right, Elpis. That's also a very good one. Like milk, like yo, there's like this like white liquid coming out of this cow. It's like, yo, man, you should drink that. I just imagine it was all just like dares, essentially. I like cucumber, but I want them to be smaller. Taste like vinegar. Fair. Very long. Yeah, that's also true. Meeps. Nothing went to waste way back when. Like, I just need to... Yeah, we'll probably cook all the onions. We'll probably cut up all the onions, actually. Like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, let's just use all of it. It'll be easier. I like cucumber, but I want them small. Listen, I love pickles. Y'all know this. I love pickles. I've actually only got one jar in the house right now, though. It's actually, for the purposes of it, are cooking, actually. They're not actually, like, good eating pickles, if that makes sense. Because I actually don't... I've become a snob when it comes to pickles. I don't like, will I eat a Vlasic pickle? Yes. Am I going to enjoy it as much as like a really, really good, like cold brine pickle? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And do not get me started on bread and butter pickles. Hi, Furry. How you doing, buddy? Furry, how's your Saturday going? How you doing? Guys, Furry was the progenitor of Candy's Lego stream last night. We made the Leos. It was hailing. Hailing? Oh, God. Furry, why was it? I didn't know you guys were having bad weather this weekend too. I can already smell those Brussels sprouts. They smell amazing. Like they're already going. It smells heavenly. All right. Now I know it said full rings, but I'm like, like I said, I'm like, cutting these guys was gonna be too much pain in the ass to do, like, full rings. Or whether it said slight rain throughout the city proceeds to hail. Don't you love that? I know they're calling for, like, some insane weather patterns on the East Coast, like, this coming, week. They're saying, like, the way that they're predicting it, it looks like either Furry, you're gonna get 2 feet of snow, or we're gonna get 2 feet of snow, and they don't know which yet, and I'm concerned. Yeah, exactly. I am always convinced nowadays that the weather channels don't know what they're doing. I'm always convinced of that at this point in my life. All right, quarter of a cup of butter. All righty. Melt 2 tablespoons of milk. 2 tablespoons. Okay. Melt 2 tablespoons. How about 3? How about 3? All right. Let's flippy flop our view over to here. Look at that little liver. Good thing I'll be in Florida then. I know, Clamps. You will. They don't know yet, and that's the biggest problem. Is that, like, they do not know what it's gonna do yet. Like, because, like, the weather patterns still haven't solidified yet, so they're kind of like it could be really bad in the Northeast. It could be really bad in like Boston area where my parents live. They're not in Boston, but like they're in like Eastern Massachusetts. So it could be really bad for them too. Clemps, are you at the airport already, or are you flying out later? I don't remember when you actually fly out. Also, Clamps, guys, did you know that Mr. Clamps yesterday released a documentary about the friends we made along the way? Oh, that's right, because you're doing like the train hopping to JFK. That's right. Can somebody be a dear and post that link in the chat for Clamps' documentary? Something about the friends we made along the way. Clamps, it was really well done. It was so well done. Like, thank you. My God. Okay, they're both the same though. I can tell by looking at them. I can tell by looking at them. But yes, guys, go check it out. You'll see some familiar faces. You'll see me and Candy and Clamps and some other beautiful people that frequent our circles. It's good shit. So much butter, but I'm looking forward to this. The nice thing is I can put all these things 160 views. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome for a longer view video. But think about too how much work went into that and how many people knew it was coming down the pipeline, for lack of a better term. And you deserve those views. Like, you really, really do. Like, that was so well done. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to submit to that. Why is it gonna be a pain in the ass? For some reason, I'm not? That's weird. Can someone confirm that? Am I actually online? Okay. Candy says she sees it. It might be. Is it awkward? Are you mobile right now? Is that why? Well, I mean, I know I'm online. I wouldn't be here talking to y'all if I wasn't. But weird. Right, you were on my recommended. Oh, but sometimes I've noticed that happens. That, like, sometimes somebody will end up in recommended, but you're exactly right. That could be it too. That's weird. Oh well, whatever. Then what's the question? I don't know. I never know, Meeps. Awkward, how you doing, buddy? How was your Saturday going? I probably won't be able to have any credit songs or even though the music. Wait, whoa. You and Render wrote that song, didn't you? Like, what do you mean you can't have that song? Isn't that your guys' song? No, Meeps, it's fine. You don't have to apologize. I'm just joking. All right, let's get all these onions in here. Let's get all these onions in here and start cooking these bad boys down. It's still... Oh, is it really a cover of another song? I didn't realize that. I thought you and Render just made that song up. So that was my thing, too. I'm like, oh my god, bro. You guys did an awesome job with that song. Friends of my. Oh, wait. So I'm guessing, did you do like the main like beat of it essentially, but essentially use like your own lyrics for it essentially? I'm in. Ooh, nice, Spork. I know you said you had there were a lot of issues. Oh God. That's what I thought. I was like, now that I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, it's just that you changed some words around it. That was my only thoughts. Let's get those onions going. Actually, do I need... Yeah, let's put that light on. I actually think the camera might have defocused a little bit. Give me a second. I thought I fixed that already. I must admit, I hate liver. Awkward. I haven't had it in so long, so we're gonna find out if I hate it or not. We're gonna find out. No, it says like it looks fine. I don't know why it's being fussy. Is it? He's staring. Finally passed its MOT. Ooh, that's good. Oh, did I miss? Just message Bowling for Soup. Like, I mean, listen, you could theoretically just message Bowling for Soup. That is honestly. Oh well. Hi, Buster. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm fighting with this fucking thing. Is it a sharpness issue? No, it really isn't a sharpness issue. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. Whatever. And then the music above my eyes was like, YouTube release. Oh, I got you. So it's like, yeah, it's a matter. I mean, but would that be that hard to swap out music though? Hi, Buster. How's it going? Listen, this is about 2 giant ass Vidalia onions. So, actually, I've always been curious about this. In like Buster, Grum, and Spork, do they call them Vidalia onions in the UK, or are they just called sweet onions in the UK? I don't use them that often, so I don't know if they carry a different name. I am indifferent to Bowling for Soup, honestly. Like, I don't hate them. I don't go out of my way to listen to them, though. But yeah, this is for all the liver. This is for all the liver, Buster. I love Bowling for Soup. I love Symposia. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give this a little bit of a salt and pepper zhuzh as well. Yeah, I thought you guys did. But again, I don't because I don't listen to Bowling for Soup. I'm like, I thought you guys wrote it. As far as I know, we have brown onions or red onions that are purple, and then variations of shallots. Okay, I mean, end of the day, like a Vidalia onion is basically like a sweeter yellow onion, or like I guess you would call it a brown onion in like Europe. But yeah, only belongs to our Phineas and Ferb theme song. I forgot that they did the Phineas and Ferb theme song. Wait, what else? What other songs did Bowling for Soup do? Didn't they do I don't know them. Like Bowling for Soup has done cover songs. They should be. I would imagine so. Yeah, 1985. I was thinking like 1985 is one of their bigger songs. You may have heard that one before. That's interesting to know, though. That like, I mean, I guess the tough thing too is that Vidalia onions, I think, they're such a unique onion. High School Never Ends. I don't know that one either. Again, when Candy says I know nothing about pop culture and current music, she's not joking. I know nothing. Like, what do you listen to? I listen to bands that were in existence when I was an infant and beforehand. According to Google, we don't have Vidalias over here. This place just... Interesting. Buster, what do they suggest you substitute with? Just like a brown onion? That's my only thoughts. I'm like, would be that. How tender and soft? I mean, we're gonna go probably a little bit further beyond. This isn't something. It's not Douglas. How you doing, buddy? Douglas, how you doing? How you doing? It's liver and onions, buddy. Oh, Meeps, you're fine. Meeps, I have embraced feeling old. I feel it every day that I wake up. Every day. How often do you feel it? Every goddamn day. Furry, I have had it once, and I don't remember if I like it or not. Okay, I did. It looked really, really good. I like the spread of like the cherry tomatoes on the stem right in the middle of the plating. That was nice. I like that. You know, it made me feel old that the Karate Kid remake was in 2010. Was it really? Wait, was the remake with the Karate Kid, was that the one with Jaden Smith? Or am I confusing that with another movie? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, I remember Jaden Smith was in like a karate-based movie. Lil Smith. Maybe you don't have to apologize. We can get smaller white onions that are sweeter red onions, but yeah, red onions are generally sweeter. You are true. And the shallots go, I guess they're a little sweeter. I have like one random shallot in the house right now that I bought some shallots for something I was making, and I had like one left over because I bought too many. Although I can already tell that one's getting a little funky. I haven't ended the first stage. Going for my first ever. Really? My first concert. Here's the thing. My first concert I went to was a Beatles cover band with my parents when I was a child. I don't count that one though. My first actual concert was Vans Warped Tour in 2003, 2002. I'm old. I'm very old. I saw 18 Visions. I saw Anti-Flag. I saw Reggie in the Full Effect before we found out that Reggie was a scumbag. Welcome back, Yada. I did indeed shower today. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Yada. It's 14 fucking 22 years ago nearly. Ooh. There's a few things I would change, like the ease of building things. Oh. Bro, I am also old and I hate it. Like, you ever just wake up in the morning like, why am I sore? My first concert may have been Family Day. Oh, I always wanted to go to that tour, Awkward, and it never came close enough to where I lived. That's a good one, though. 36 is 2 weeks. Ooh, happy, very early birthday. Yeah, I'd say we're not going anywhere today. Like, literally, I parked the car in the parking lot knowing full well that I'm going to have to dig it out at some point. Never been to a concert. Concerts, I will say, Meeps is somebody who I don't want to assume. I would guess you might have some correct me if I'm wrong. If you have sensory issues, they're not going to be your jam, because as I've gotten older, have some more sensory stuff, and I'm like, I get a little overwhelmed at concerts sometimes. They're loud. I also don't like being sober around people that are drinking, and that happens a lot at concerts. Yeah, that's all those buckets for me. Actually, if I lied, it was Nine Inch Nails. Well, it was Nine Inch Nails. That's also a good concert. I was supposed to go to a concert with Linkin Park, Rise Against of Mice and Men, but Chester. Ooh, that stinks. Yeah, say the Meeps. I'm the same way. I can tough it out generally, but I don't. It also depends on the venue. It depends who I'm seeing. So it's kind of it's always a hit or miss for me. I'll be back there later and see if the non-American war Benjamin Franklin stomped me. I used to. I think the thing is, I like open air concerts. I don't always like indoor concerts. I think that's what I've learned myself. Like, if I'm outdoors, I don't mind it as much. Because like when we went to they did the Warped Tour reunion in Jersey City, not Jersey City, Atlantic City. The concert was on the beach. I was fine. Plus 3 hours away, yeah. Because I'm guessing Meeps was probably in Des Moines, would be my guess, as far as like the concert venue. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I'm like, if it's not Des Moines, it's in another state at that point. That was 3 hours. Oh my god. Here's the thing. Depending on the concert, like who's performing, I would drive 3 hours one way for a concert, depending on who it is. Like, I was actually very upset that so I don't know if like I actually Awkward, you may know this. Nine Inch Nails is going on tour again. I priced the tickets in New York City. It is $200 a seat for nosebleeds. I'm like, I can't do that. Literally any seat that's in a reasonable level is like $300. I'm like, no. I like Nine Inch Nails not that much. And also the venue that they're at, I know how steep the nosebleeds are. I'm like, I can't sit up there. Yeah, yeah. It's a shame. Well, the crazy thing is, in New York, they actually opened up a second day for the concert because so many people. The tickets sold out in like 10 minutes in New York City. Now, again, most of them were scalpers, but hello, Booglethin. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's a weekend. That's a weekend trip. Oh yeah. No, YouTube is insane. I love occasionally looking at some of my videos and like what are the analytics for it, and it's bizarre to look at it sometimes. Oop. Just yeeted an onion on the ground. Where did you go? There you are. I always like to snag onions because I know cats cannot have onions, so I always make a point to snag those. Boogle Woogle, how you doing, buddy? How was your weekend? Put your preserver to watch the doc on a tablet. I like that it even gives you that. I always love the best ones I have seen. If you ever go to your Twitch analytics, it will also show you where people are watching you from. I watched one of my streams. Somebody watches me on a console. I'm like, who? Who's sitting and booting up their PlayStation or Xbox to watch Twitch? I started laughing so hard when I saw that. I don't know why. I'm like, I want there to be the one person who's like, I'm still running the Twitch app on my tablet. I'm on my the Twitch app on my Switch. It's probably actually, you know what? That could be it. Actually, it took me to find out. I remember who my Middle East viewer. Oh yeah, I know who my Middle East viewer is. Actually, I've got a couple actually, because I mean, there was that one person that was coming around a little while. I know there's a few other people that occasionally come by. I don't know if you consider them Mid East or like, because they're not East Asia, but like maybe like South Asia, I guess would be the best way to put it. I use PS5. Okay, fair. So maybe it's Spork. Y'all always on my TV. Well, thank you, Boog. I'm glad I get to be on your. I figured it was awkward. It's just that Twitch puts them into. Oh, it's actually Spork. No, so it might be Spork. That's it. I like those metrics, but I really wish it would give you a breakdown of like, I want to find the one person who's still managing to use the Twitch app on their Switch. Although I don't think it's supported at all anymore. So I think these guys are probably as brown as we want them to be. Candy, thank you for gigantifying your face. I gotta get some new emotes. I do really like your artist that does your emotes. I might have to commission them. I do want to do some updates on some of my emotes. I want to get rid of the ones that are a little more generic, like the GG's one, the ban one, because those are actually all just like generic Fiverr ones. Like I didn't commission anybody to do those. Those just existed. All right, look at these guys. Oh, thank goodness. Here I thought, no one was gonna redeem this. Oh, okay. Actually, on. I actually am gonna veto that one, Meeps, because I actually cannot eat food with this in my mouth. I have tried. I choke. Spicy Days, welcome in. Meeps, would you like me to do it in reverse order? Would you like me to do that in reverse order? Hi, Spicy. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay, Spicy. You're good. Friends, it's cricket time. It's cricket time. Spicy, how you the one? He was arguing with someone who was the one from Middle East, and he asked me if I was the one. Welcome, Spicy. I know who Spicy is. I know who Spicy is. Spicy is a regular viewer on Grum's channel. But friends, to tide me over, got our little boyo cricket here. Actually, what I could probably do. Hold on. This might be a better view. Yeah. Crickets. Whoa, definitely got a heart. Ooh, got a couple of heads there. I can always tell. Whoop. And the Brussels sprouts are already done. They do. They do. Alright. Now we can put this on my mouth. So I don't choke. Because Meeps, I actually did try doing this with my mouth, the mouth stretcher in. I almost choked. Oh yeah. These are gonna be good. Alright, Kenny. Over here. Oh god, I'm drilling sucks. How is I noticed when you're standing up, you drill a lot. Didn't realize that. Alright, let's grab Brussels sprouts. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, let's actually turn you off. You guys are gonna go there. Alright, and what we gotta do is we gotta get these onions out of this pan. Spicy, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Welcome. Thank you for the holiday. I'm looking forward to this. You know what? I'm gonna do this a little faster. I'm gonna actually grab this guy. The one thing I don't like about this hand, it's so heavy that it's hard for me to move it easily because it's a cast iron, so it weighs about 20 pounds. So it's a lot. I just want to get the onions out of there. Okay. Alright. And you guys can go chill over here right now. Oh god. So much chill. I know, this is literally... this is the problem when I'm, like, standing. I notice it's worse when I'm cooking because I'm hungry. Which is gross. But it's like, ooh, yummy, yummy. Alright, let's, Alright, so now what we gotta do, none of the onions are done. We gotta do the lure. Alright, let's get so far. So what basically we're gonna be doing, we're basically gonna kind of coat it in flour. That's how we end up cooking it. So. Oh yeah, no, it's really hot. It's really hot. If it's any consolation, I can tell you, it's all going on the ground. It's kind of like I can literally see there is a hole or drill underneath me. It's good shit. I love it. All right, now let's get you back out. And if anyone was curious, what litter soaked in milk looks like, it looks like that. All right, let's get you out of the way. Alright, now what we gotta do is we gotta dredge these soyos. So it's saying drain coconut litter and litter slices. Okay, so I actually have to drain this guy. That should be loads of fun. I have an idea how to do this. Alright. Let's drain you. No. Like, one of the pieces of litter is, like, trying to escape while I'm draining this. Yeah, that is not all of it, though. Jesus. Come on. It's like corralling slugs. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, there you go. Put the milk in the bottle until he lets. No! Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta take. I'm actually gonna like myself. So what we gotta do is we gotta take the litter and we gotta dredge it in some flour. So let me get a hook. Let's do this. It's fucking raw! It is! I haven't cooked it yet! I'll be honest with y'all, it's not the most appetizing looking. Alright, let's get you there. Be clear, yes. You know what I should have actually done, and I realized this? It's not us. Oh yeah, no. It is 100%. What I should have done, I should have cut these actually. I realized that I kind of wanted to give these guys a little bit of cut so they were a little smaller. It's fine. Oh god. It's so gross. I don't know why. This is grossing me out. It's the consistency of what it feels like. It's like, no. Hold on. Alright, it's been 5 minutes and I have been drooling all over the floor for the past 5 minutes. Clams, this is actually, so I think I've told people before, I actually have a cooking bucket list of food I want to make, before I leave this mortal coil. And honestly, too, I like it because I like cooking, and I kind of like, honestly, it's expanding your horizons kind of deal, and B, it's actually like, I just like trying new things. And like, I've tried liver before, and I don't really remember how I liked it or not. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll make it again. And I will tell you guys, liver is very cheap. I think a pound of liver was $2. Again, I think it's because nobody's eating it. But technically, it was very, very cheap. Yeah, that's literally why. Literally why. Okay, I'm gonna actually put you over here because you're gonna be a nightmare to clean later. That. I got schmutz all over my laptop. All right, so we have that. Now, strawberry liver, tuck in. No, I don't want to tuck in. All right, now what we gotta do is we gotta go and we gotta heat up some butter again. Okay. So slightly pink on the inside or longer to suit your taste. So that's like the one thing. I've never cooked liver, so I'm like, I don't know if it's like one of those things you've got to cook for a long time. But we're going to find out. I always have to blow on this burner because it doesn't always fully light, which is kind of annoying. That laptop, it really, I have destroyed this laptop. Honestly, it's just covered. I literally, I think, Yada, when you stepped away, I believe I jettisoned a bunch of olive oil on it. So that's also a thing I'm going to have to contend with at some point, is that there's olive oil on my keyboard right now. So that's a thing. I don't mind. This, like, once we're done with this stream, this laptop I will do what I normally do. I clean it as best I can, and I fold it up and put it away until the next time I do a cooking stream. That is literally what happens with it. So I probably use too much butter, but that's, I think, fine. The love of God's not cooking because... Oh, I figured it would. So it says it's about... It says about 3 to 4 minutes per side. So I think I can manage that. And I figured it probably gets very gross and rubbery. Wait, what? I have Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl. So I don't know that song. I don't. No, Yada, that's actually not. So it calls for 2 tablespoons. That's about like 3.5 right there. So it's a little bit more than I need, but it's fine. Oh, I don't know. I don't know any. I know who Chapel Rowan is. I don't know any. I recognize a few of her songs. I don't know that one. I might recognize it if I heard it, but I can tell you right away, I don't know the actual song. Again, maybe if I hear it, but I'm like, don't get your hopes up on that front, friends. All right, I think I'm just gonna. How hot are you right now? Oh, I gotcha. All right, let's. All right. Okay. I think we're gonna try to get as much of you guys in there as possible right now. So there's gonna be one oddball floating right now. Pink Pony Club replaces my Black Betty as one of the single things. Really? I have a lot of songs that play in the back of my head. You know what the time it normally does it? 3 a.m. when I can't sleep. And it's never a good song. It's always garbage. All right, so let's see. So 158. So 202. We'll flip these guys over. Hello, Raven. How you doing? Welcome in. I did. I had a toast before this, and well, I'll be having this in a little bit. Garbage, like the band? Garbage is a good band. Oh, yeah, no, I got that. Oh, I gotcha. I'm only happy when it rains. It's a good garbage song. Oh my god, those came out so good. I tried one of the roasted Brussels sprouts. Holy shit, those came out good. I'm only happy when it rains. What temp does beef liver need to be cooked to? 160. Okay, so that's fine. So basically like your standard affair. I love this thermometer, by the way. Got it on Amazon. It was like $10. It's magnetic. I think Paranoid's a good one too. Oh yeah, no, the sprouts looked really, really like they came out so good. But the problem is, I could eat that whole thing by myself right now. Let's flatten you out just a hair. All right, friends, we got an ad break, I think, starting. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you, Briata. We'll probably hit that goal. I don't know. We'll probably hit it. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This doesn't look good. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't look great. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I will tell you. I actually will tell you, it doesn't smell awful, though. I thought it was going to smell awful. I don't know what's wrong with Mr. Clamp's YouTube page. Really recommends videos I've seen. I think, well, here's the thing, Clamps. Is that the one you use solely for streaming purposes? Because it's the same thing with mine. Is that mine doesn't know what to recommend me because I don't watch anything on it. Literally, that is the purpose of that one, is watching other content creators, uploading stuff, things like that. You can't play deep route until I get back. That's fine. I'm not going to schedule it anytime soon. I'll be cutting it loose. That's close. That's yeah. Oh, yeah, March 15th. That's the next cooking stream. It'll be fish and chips. I've made fish and chips before, but I just wanted to make it again. Honestly, I like fish and chips, and I haven't made it in a long time. So I'm like, I haven't made fried fish in a while. Yeah, I'm looking through all my recipes, trying to find other stuff that I can make, and I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, there's not a lot that a lot of recipes I have that I want to make are hard to cook on stream because they take like 5 hours to cook. Yes, last time I made fried fish, I actually made it with salt and vinegar chips as the crusting on it. Came out really good. It made a gigantic mess, though, I will say that much. Made a gigantic mess. All right, where are my tongs? The fish and fries. It's a freedom dish now. No, it's fish and chips. Okay, that actually looks a little bit better. All right, and then another 3 to 4 minutes. So we'll get this out at 2:06. What did we do to you? It was really, really good, Furry. Now, here's the thing. I can guarantee you, Candy is not going to like this. Candy said, she's like, I'm going to try it. I'm like, you're not going to like it. I can guarantee it. It's going to be way too organy of a flavor for you. But I could be wrong. I might be pleasantly surprised. Hold up the flour. I mean, it looks like a steak. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a steak. Ugh. Those tongs are a little gross, though. Wipe these guys off because these are. Ugh. It looks like Pepto-Bismol, and I'm like, ugh, that's not what I want to be seeing. Nothing. I just feel like, I mean, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. I mean, what is life without a little bit of chaos? But yeah, I gotta schedule a few other things. I know I got a valid. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm fine with most meat, I don't know if liver's for me. That's fair. Most organ meat is a little iffy for people. I think just because of it is very much a mental thing. I think for some people, like I think the one thing I have a few rules for food. I don't eat anything that's alive, and I don't eat brains. That's the only other thing I don't eat brains. There's too many weird prion diseases to gamble on eating brains. I love my life. As stressful as life is, sometimes I like living at the end of the day. So don't eat brains yet. Don't eat brains yet. Yeah, no. Because I know there's like a lot of, like you can eat sweet. Yeah, I can't do it. It's icky. Elpis, you made that joke already. Yeah, like brain is interesting. Hi, Scurvy. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Happy New Year to you. How you been, buddy? How's life? How would you like your Kirby tub? As I shove more Brussels sprouts in my mouth. Ahoy, Scurvy. Ahoy, Scurvy. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to cook this guy again on the other side a little bit because he's looking a little pink still over here, like he hasn't fully cooked, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, I need you to actually cook in there, homeboy. Good enough to warn. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Good and making. I mean, listen, progress in adult life is always a good thing. Part of the box that'd be great for brain. We're not that far. We're almost there. Not there yet though. All right, let's see. What are we looking at temp wise in here right now? 170, 180. Okay. 78. Yeah, you need a little more zhuzh. Oh, but that side's really hot. I mean, it's still above 160. That's all I care. You tell people how you. No, I actually never have. But I know it's basically mine. I've never done a proper seasoning on mine. Actually, I just kind of cook with it. I clean it out a little bit, and I put some olive oil. I put some just like neutral oil on it, and like just rub it in. Meatballs from Awful has the most unfortunate name. What does it have? Is it sweetbread spork? Oh yeah, definitely. All right, I think we can take them out because I think they're good, and I don't want to overcook them, as Meep said. It works. It works fine. I don't use my cast iron for everything. Is the thing. I only use it for certain dishes that I'm cooking. Let's take that off. Ooh, you are starting to stick, and that was my concern. It looks like fried fish. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It looks like fried fish. All right, let's get this last piece in there because I just want to cook this last piece just so it's cooked. Yowzes. That's hot. Good enough. No, it's the F word. Oh, I didn't know that was a name they used for that. Okay, that is a very unfortunate name. Why that? I know that you use it for cigarettes. I know that, but why that? Interesting. Okay, now what we gotta do is we gotta properly plate these boyos up. That went at 2:07, so it's got a few minutes. So, I'm gonna need to get you in the sink because you are covered in hemoglobin still. Let me get you off there. All right. Plate. Plate. How hot are you? Can I just kind of zhuzh you off? Yes, I can. Like, can I just kind of like knock you off? Perfect, I can. All right, and let's get some onions on there. All right. As I plate this up. And then let's also get some of the Brussels sprouts on there too. There's no, what I just call them savory. I mean that too. That too. Okay. Friends. Ta-da. Liver and onions. I'm intrigued. I'm curious. Again, it's been a hot minute since I've had this, so I don't remember if I'm going to like it or not. Thank you for the quack. All right, let's see. Now comes the test, friends. How actually is this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, that was hot. I don't know how I feel about that. For fuck's sake, man. You're not that smoky. What the hell's going on, my dude? Where is my oven mitt? It's getting a little smoky in here. We need to. Oh, we do. Kenny's gonna hate it. I can tell you that right now. She is gonna absolutely hate it. All right, actually, I'm gonna kill the. I don't think I'm gonna be able to cook the last one because the pan started smoking like crazy. So I think we're gonna actually turn that off for now. Yep, that was my concern. Nah, it's fine. We got it. No, the problem is our smoke detector out there is very sensitive. No worries, Grum. Enjoy. Also. Thanks, Clamps. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, woo. Please survive. I'll survive.
X100. Please survive.
I will say, the onions do balance it out really well. But just the liver on its own, it's pretty. I shouldn't even say it's bitter. It has that metal taste to it. It's not bad. It's a lot. I'm gonna have that. That's gonna be an absolute nightmare to clean in a little bit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is going to be a nightmare to clean in a few minutes. I mean, the Brussels sprouts, I already know they came out good. Oh, I never took a picture of this. Fuck. Elpis, thank you for the bits. You do not need to do that. Let's get a picture of this. I definitely need Candy out here to get a taste test on this, though. I am genuinely curious what her thoughts are going to be. I think she's out of the shower, though. Yeah, what did you do, marinate? No. So the only thing it suggested I do is just marinate it in milk. So I had it in milk for about a half hour, roughly. So it's meant to pull out some of it. I think it probably would have been a lot worse if I hadn't. I mean, it's not like bitter. It's just it tastes like organ meat. It tastes like organ meat. It's not bad though. We did do that. Forbidden strawberry. That is the best way to put it. Like, what is it? It's forbidden strawberry milk. I have no idea what it's called. Apparently, it's similar to haggis and was around since medieval times. So, I mean, yeah, that happens, unfortunately. Unrelated, I actually like haggis. I've tried it. It's good. I like it. It's weird. Don't look. If you are really squeamish about organ meats, don't look up what haggis is, because it's kind of just everything thrown into a sheep's stomach. You can buy someone's roasted actually liver in it. Okay, that sounds good. I don't know. Would I make it again? I don't know. Lamps, have a safe flight, buddy. Have a safe flight. Let us know when you land safely. Mr. Clamps is going the full item. XZ organization. It's not bad. You should use lamb liver than onions and gravy. So Helster, I'm actually using beef. I have heard lamb liver is a little different. Unfortunately, my grocery store does not carry lamb liver. I was surprised they carried beef liver. But welcome in. But that's the other thing too that was interesting with the beef liver. It didn't call for any kind of gravy, because I have seen that liver and onions does normally have a gravy. This one recipe did not call for a gravy. I think it's fine without it, because I think, trust me, there's so much onion on it that it works pretty well. But yeah, stuff. Again, the Brussels sprouts. I mean, Brussels sprouts are delicious. Oh, if I'm not good. I'm waiting for Miss Candy Bomb. If I just keep saying her name, she'll show up. different. I don't dislike it. It's definitely not going to be something I'm running to immediately, though. This guy's going to be scorched beyond belief in here. Yep. That was my concern. Yeah, that... I think I noticed that. I think there was a little bit of residue from one of the pieces of liver I put in there earlier, and the pan was just like, nah, fam, we're scorching this. I'm like, oh, good. So yeah, apologies for all the noise and me running away from my screen. Now, my curiosity, though, is how does this reheat? And is it good reheated? So I actually don't know. So here's the thing. I don't mind blood. I will tell you. As I chew. The texture's a little eh. It's not... I've had worse. The texture's a little funky. It's like, it's not like, it's meat adjacent, but it's not like it's not the consistency of like cooked meat. It's like you cooked something that was meat adjacent. So when we did the breakfast cooking, like when we did the full English breakfast cooking stream, like I said, I love black pudding. It was great. I reheated it. Reheated black pudding is the most vile thing I've ever tasted. You know what the problem is? A, I microwaved it. Probably not a good idea. But if you thought it was a strong metal blood flavor beforehand, oh boy, howdy, is the microwave accentuated so much more. Because my God, it's the same texture. I have not had squab. The problem is too with like squab and pigeon, you gotta go to a specialty butcher for it in the United States. Like I couldn't find it in my grocery store. Like the closest I could find at the grocery store is like Cornish game hens. That's the closest I'll be able to find. Maybe if I went to like Whole Foods tends to be a little more exotic. Microwaves a hit or miss. Oh, it 100% is. And let me tell you, don't reheat black pudding in a microwave. It will taste like metal. It will just straight up taste like metal. I took one bite, I spit it right out. I'm like, oh no, I can't do this. And again, this is coming from somebody who loves like black pudding. But food court in China. I know. Oh my goodness. Let's get some water. You're cold. There we go. Wait for Candy to come out here. I feel like she's probably avoiding this. I don't want to try this. Yeah, the leftovers I don't know what I'm going to do with. Like, I'm going to eat them, but that's going to be another one of those ones. I'm not going to be able to microwave that. I'm probably going to have to put it reheated in a pan, which is fine. But I actually also might look up and see, like, as far as reheating it goes, what is the best way to, like, reheat liver and onions? Because I'm like, can't think of really a good way to do it is the problem. That's not just going to taste like over-accentuated liver. Let me go see what Candy's doing. If you ever go to China, go to KFC, duck breast roast. Oh my God. I like duck. And actually, my first cooking stream actually was supposed to be a duck dish. And the problem is, I forgot. Duck is seasonal. So when I went to go do it, most of the butchers in grocery stores were like, yeah, we don't have duck. It's not in season right now. I'm like, oh. So I ended up doing it with beef. It was still really, really good. But I think it probably would have been better with duck, honestly. Maybe someday I'll revisit that that actual dish. Because I still have it saved. It's basically like a pan-seared duck. And you do it with, I think it was like a pearl onion kind of sauce, and then you serve it over like a sweet potato puree. It probably would be delicious with duck. It was still really, 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 really good with beef, but I'm like, I think duck would have made it so much better, just because of the what duck's flavor is. I think it would have been balanced out better, because when you had it with the beef, all you tasted was beef. All you tasted was beef, which not the end of the world, but I don't think it was meant to have beef in there. So let's see what Candy's up to. Be right back. I'm gonna go see, because I want her to try this before we end the stream. Well, Candy is still in the shower, so... that's like one of those things. I'm like, I don't know if we want her reaction on stage, because the problem is too, I don't know how quickly she's going to be out here is the problem. So, I don't know. This might be I give everyone an update after stream as to what Candy's liking of it was. I might poke my head in there and see, like, do you want to try this on stream or no? Yes, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Thank you, Raven. Hi. What's up, buddy? You have food? But yeah, I'm kind of like, I've been like looking through my recipes and like I'm trying to find other stuff to make on stream because I got the fish and chips. I saw the cat food. Yeah, I know. But then you're not gonna get the live reaction of it. You're just gonna hear her screaming, "Why did you bring this in the bathroom?" Which she'd be well within her rights to do. You have food. Why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? You have food. I'm not giving you new food yet. This is what he does all the time. He comes in here and acts like he doesn't have food. I'm like, you have a whole bowl of food. I'm not giving you fresh food because you choose to lick all the gravy off and it gets nasty and gross. There are starving cats. Probably in this city. Probably just like a whitefish cod haddock kind of thing. I tend to just like when I do fish and chips, it's literally just like cheap whitefish. Cheap whitefish because that's the good stuff. Like that's what you do fish and chips with. Is like just good whitefish. Welcome back, Meeps. Meeps, I will set my kitchen on fire. It's fine. It's fine. So, the problem, what happened, there was a little bit of meat that was still... there was still a little bit of liver in the pan. It started burning. So, not burning, but you know what I mean. I know. So, I mean, this guy is going to be completely inedible, would be my guess. But that's fine. I think I made more than enough. But yeah, no, I mean, I will actually say it's good. I don't know if I would make it again, though. It's definitely like I'd really have to be in the mood for this kind of thing. But I also will say, too, I would be curious to try it at a place where they actually do this, too. Like, something that they do well is liver and onions. But end of the day, I'm just a home cook. So, take that as you will. You've seen how I operate in the kitchen. It's the reason I call it Scuff Kitchen. Half the time I don't even have what I need, so. Candy, I was saying, do you want to try this on stream before I wrap up? I know you just got out of the shower. And it's also because the pan started getting a little hot. So I ate the plate, but Meeps, it came out pretty good. Like, consistency-wise, it's good. It's not rubbery. It's definitely nice and crispy. It came out good, though. Again, it doesn't look great, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a liver. I don't expect it to look like, you know, gorgeous. But, yeah, I can keep yapping. So, London, 1950s, yes. Exactly. What's it smell like? It smells like organ meat and fire. Beautiful. Yeah, let me actually snag this piece, and I'm just going to cut off, like, a section of it for Candy, just so she can try a little bit of it. Because, like I said, I don't think Candy, I love you with all my heart. You ain't gonna. I don't think you're gonna like this. I could be wrong though. I could be very wrong, and you may like this. Oh no! So fun fact, Spork. I dated a girl years ago before I met Candy, and she actually, there is one video she put on YouTube of her and her sister eating jelly eels in London. She hated it. The Oregon meat fire. That looked like a turd. I mean, memes. Yeah. I will say, like, a liver, like, presentation-wise, I don't know if you can make liver and onions look pretty. Again, not a professional chef, so maybe you can. But I am not the one to be doing that. I think I've seen what jelly deals look like. I know right away for me, I'm normally not a texture person. That would get me. It's cold, it's gelatinous. I'm like, nah, fam, this ain't it. This is not it. And the Brussels sprouts are fucking delicious. They're a little cold now, but it's still good. I think there's Candy would probably like these actually. Again, they've done so much over the year. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't understand why you know what? I think at the end of the day, when you are raised on something in your culture, I think it's just you kind of just embrace it. And I think there is a certain element of like, this is what your culture is and this is what you eat. Now, I'm not saying you ever have to adhere to that, but I think some people do it out of pride, though. But I also think some people too, it's like, yeah, if you're constantly told this is something that's part of our heritage, there's going to be a part of you that also makes an attempt to like it. Case in point, I don't always love corned beef and cabbage. I will eat it, though, because I am part Irish. So I'm like, I'll eat it. I don't love it, but I'll eat it. Corned beef and cabbage is a lot of work. It's a lot of work for an okay dish. I don't know. That might be sacrilegious to say, but I'm like, I don't need with blood sauce. Yeah, for you, yeah. Absolutely love it. Yeah, because that's a... I'm blanking on what South American country. Oh, Candy's here. Huh? You like it? The taste is different. Like, there's nothing to really equate it to. This is C-wise. What do you think? Okay. Candy does not hit the consistency. Fair. Brussels sprout. Come on, try it. You'll like it. Roasted. Yeah, that's the thing. The liver, yeah. I'm like, no. This is Brita water. No, it is not. This is from the tap. Listen, we tried. Okay. The specificity, friends. You could soak it. So furry, I soaked it for about a half hour, and literally the recipe did say if you can soak longer, cool. I didn't, but I guess I could theoretically. But no, I can see what Candy's saying. Like the aftertaste is the onions mask a lot of it. The onions mask so much of it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. End of the day, it's just a very liver's a very bloody. Yeah, furry. There was so much hemoglobin on it when I first made it. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Well, you tried it. Exclamation point Udi. Get that shameless fucking plug in. I would never. Thank you, Meeps. I get what Candy's going with, though. Yeah, it is a rough aftertaste. It's not bad. It's different. It's very much like this is an organ. But I fuck with it. Now again, would I make it again? Probably not. Probably not, because a lot of times when I cook, I'm cooking for me and Candy. So there's not many opportunities where like I'm cooking just for me. And honest truth, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a pound of liver and eat it myself. I'm not gonna be the liver king. If I do it. Yeah. No, and you're exactly right. Like the aftertaste, I would be curious. That'd be my only curiosity if I soaked it longer. I know. He's still around, Meeps. He's still around. That's like the one other thing that I would like to make on stream. And I know it's a little harder to find. I have on my cooking bucket list Rocky Mountain oysters. That is bull's testicles. I've had them. They're good. Oh yeah, no. He was 100% out of this. Yeah, looking at that man, I'm like, that man's not just eating liver. That man is taking a whole lot of steroids. Candy getting her daily protein in. But yeah, that's something I'm gonna probably try to make in the future. But I'm gonna have to definitely go to a butcher to be like, do you carry testicles? Like bull testicles? Cool. Can I buy one? Just because I know they're good. I've had them before. They're solid. But it is, you basically you fry them. You batter them and fry them, and then like you serve them with a dipping sauce. I'm like, well, no shit. Anything is good deep fried. So yeah, he's eating Hulk Hogan's breakfast. I know. But yeah, I think the other recipe I have to make, and I don't know if I could ever do it on stream because I know it's a little funky, is beef heart. So like an actual like cow's heart. I have had it before. It's decent. Deep frying. Deep frying covers all sins. But so like the same ex I was talking about, her grandparents were cattle farmers. So literally one time it was years and years ago, we stopped by her grandmother's house to like I think see her or pick up something. I don't remember what. But her grandma knows I like food. And her grandma's like, can I try? You want to try something that I have in the fridge? I'm like, I'm intrigued. Go on. And she grabs this giant mason jar out of the fridge with just what looks like meat in it. And I'm like, what is it? She's like, I'm not going to tell you until you try it. And I'm knowing me. And I'm like, I was 22 years old. I'm like, I'm dumb. Why not? It was pickled cow's heart. It's surprisingly good. It was pickled beef heart. Yeah, pickled beef heart. That's literally what it was. It was different. So her family was Danish, so that was their. Heart's good. It's a pain in the butt to cook. It's a pain in the butt to cook because it's so. You think about your heart; it's one of the hardest working muscles in a body. Yeah, it's going to be tough no matter what you do with it. So you got to find a way to break down the muscle tissue to have it be such that you're not like chewing on a shoe. So I liked it though. I liked it, but that's something I have on my cooking bucket list too. But yeah, it pretty much covers upstream. Good shit. Approval from me. Candy, not an outright hate, but not like, I don't know if I'd go back to this again, kind of thing. But well, I want to thank everyone who came by today. Watched the nonsense. Elvis, thank you for the biddies earlier. One of my good friends, coworkers, is Cancer Shire. Got the super new. And I do like deer. Deer is not. I have not cooked venison in a very long time. I do like it though. It's really good stuff. Oh yeah, no, you 100%. Any organ meat. Anybody else? Spicy for the follow. Spork for the resub, and everyone for hanging out. Furry, Elvis, Buster, Spork, Candy, Yada, Meeps, Raven, Clamp, Barino. Am I missing any? Booglefin, Scurvy. I think I got everybody, right? I think I got everybody. Thank you for the honk. Let me venison mac and cheese. Ooh, venison mac and cheese. I actually have on my to make list for some. I've had bison. It's just bison's. I've had bison burgers at a restaurant. They're fine. They're beef adjacent. I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight or at some point. I have a recipe in a cookbook. It's for In-N-Out macaroni and cheese. So it's basically macaroni and cheese, but with like the In-N-Out like animal sauce on top of it. So maybe we'll make that for dinner tonight. I haven't decided yet. I'm also not hungry, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to cook that for dinner because I'm like, well, it's 2:30. I just ate like a quarter pound of liver, and I'm kind of full right now. So, but we need to find a friend to raid off to now, friends. We need to find a friend to raid off to. I'll figure it out. No, I'll figure out something for you, Candy. Now we need to find a friend to raid off to, though. Let's see. Who is online right now? I figured Grum is on. Grum is on. Lemon is on. All right, so here's a question. Do people want to see The Sims, or do people want to see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Because that's the kind of question as to where we're going to go. Lemon's birthday? Oh, we can do Lemon's birthday. We can do Lemon's birthday then. Soup, I know, has been on a while, though, too, is the tough thing. So we're going to go to Lemon. We're going to go to Lemon. Oh, you did? Okay. You just said Soup is doing things. So we're going to go say hi to the Lemon Boy. It's Lemon Boy's birthday. So let's do, wow, really? So we're going to use that as our raid message today. We're going to use that as our raid message for Lemon today. As I said, it's Lemon's birthday. I know he and Kelly were out celebrating this morning. So go show him some love. He's a good egg. He's a Blue Mix member, Kelly's partner. Yeah, Candy will be back on Wednesday with I don't know what. I will be back on Monday with Honkai. And with that being said, friends, no matter where you are in this big and beautiful wide world, have a beautiful morning, a beautiful evening, and a beautiful night. And I will catch you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good weekend. King Day Monday. Ayo, King Day Monday.
And Megatron is watering our plants for us. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Welcome.